Just trying to make sure everything looks good. Bam, let's go.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Goff going to open up for the throw. They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it, where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
First carry down for Jameer Gibbs. And nothing's doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often.
I got my audibles, guys. And it's custom playbook, but I set my audible, so I was like,
but in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Goff in the pistol. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession.
That wasn't even fucking drive. That was
the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air. And we're gonna have to
three things, or whatever you want to call it.
Throughout the remainder of this game.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams going to throw on the first play. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Komet.
Complete to Cole Komet. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5. First run of the game here for DeAndre Smith. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. To the left side, into the hands of Moore.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That'll be intercepted.
I spammed the shit out of triangle, fool.
Just how easy is this team to rattle? Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on.
I was spamming that shit, dog.
On this next drive, did they stick to the plan? Did they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jonathan Owens able to make the play.
Down at the 20-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 20, here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
When you think back to their first possession,
I definitely feel slightly out of sync, though. Like, my timing's off. Just because I haven't played probably a month and a half. This may be my 10th or 11th game, period.
For possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm.
I got a lot to catch up on.
So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Let's see, I'm in 4 leagues. We're on week 2 on all 4 of them, so that's 2, 4, 6. So I'm at 8 games now, maybe 9. This might be 9. We'll see. No. This is 8. Yeah. So I only played 8 games, guys. Still got a lot to learn with the defenses, the motions, even just the feel.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30.
Wow, I thought he was going to break loose all the way.
35-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5. Williams. Duvernay with the ground. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's to Odunze again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's going to be dropped down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. The Lions call their first timeout. Third and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Open man left side, he's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions.
Nice work, defense. Nice work. That was a damn good call. Made a certain defensive adjustment and got it.
He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
the ground to start. They give it to Gibbs. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, it's gone. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's gone. That's caught by Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They hand it to Gibbs, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone.
Damn, his movement was easy. I used to say, damn, dog, that was an easy. Not the run, but his ability to move through the holes was easy.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Lions 14. Bears nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
My shit's frozen. I can't pick a play.
That And Detroit's going to use their second timeout.
To the pick and play, it was frozen.
Stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. In motion, it's a toon905. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That one complete to Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bears first half. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. In motion, it's a toon905. Throw it again. It's Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business with first and goal coming up.
It's been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Throwing again, Williams. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs,
and he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Lions 14, Bears 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. across the 20. They'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense... will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Right back to Moore, another try. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Moore going in motion. Williams to the air once more. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet, and the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Josh Haskell. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Third and goal. To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This is about as short as you can get. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Goff in the pistol. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Pistol, here goes Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll try to set up the screen here. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he will run this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. With James, first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Pass quickly out to Williams. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's complete connect with the catch. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. In motion, it's Odunze. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Aiden Hutchinson. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
To the left side, he's got Komet. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Gonna look deep. Looking for more.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Burton, the man on the move. Here's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
A quick throw, the RPO is complete. And he will score. Game on. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? I don't mind the play call. But something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, here it comes. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
A second down throw for Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
.21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Rolling to the left. And he's in. St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Next to score, Lions 28, Bears 16. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
To the sideline, he's got more. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. They had 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to first and 10. Moore going in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing again, Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he bust out very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.